Northbound Las Lagunas. Las Lagunas approaching occupation. Right, eastbound occupation. Left, northbound Ulta. I'm seeing some shit. Left, westbound Hawick. They 15 into a local. They might be out? No, they're not out.
Sorry.
They're not out. Oh god!
they
Oh god! Oh
struck an
god! They ran
individual.
someone over!
Whoever we have is parallel. Can we have you stay back with the injured individual? There's no EMS available.
Hawick and Ulta. Hawick and Ulta.
Don't you worry, we're gonna get you medical attention.
Alright.
Y'all in the vehicle, listen, we need y'all to surrender.
Hello.
Surrender yourselves right now.
Okay, we need to treat this with a much higher level of aggression.
Yeah, I think PBS should be going from now. 432. Secondary left southbound San Vitas. We need to get them stopped ASAP. They may have killed a person. Right westbound Castaway. Approaching Palomino. Left southbound Palomino.
Leon's with her.
What's the status, Leon? Left eastbound Vespucci.
She's breathing.
10-4. Eastbound Vespucci. Approaching Alta. Right southbound Alta. Crossing out of southbound Alta.
Why is Beepo yelling at?
Holding left to go Carson eastbound. Carson eastbound. Crossing Davis, eastbound Carson. Crossing Murillo. All standing to El Rancho. Oh god, I'm spilling out. Oh. Please speak.
East El Rancho. Approaching Elysian Fields, braking, left, northbound Orchardville.
Okay, driving one-handed.
Left, westbound, on Innocence, right, northbound Popular.
432 secondary, northbound Popular Street. Approaching Capitol. Crossing Capitol, northbound Popular. Standing northbound Popular Street, crossing Vespucci. Crossing under San Andreas. Merging westbound towards Harwick and Elgin. Left southbound Elgin.
Oh, hey, the power freeway west, used to be.
I don't see them westbound. Alright, stand by. I don't see them.
I'll cut south.
That's who's on the innocent skip. I'll let you know if they're there.
I got on quick enough to see if they would have gone towards Ginger. I don't. They must have U-turned maybe and gone east. I don't.
I had nothing on La Puerta all the way to Innocence.
Code 6 and low.
I'm gonna check the RO of that vehicle, see if they own any properties.
I guess, am I?
$62 is gonna throw a report up for this fleeker. Let's make sure we can get the victim who was struck by let's get that statement in as well.
Charles Matthews has no properties. He's got a merchant on his profile. Is that a group of people or an employment thing?
Actually, I think it might be an employment thing. I redeemed a merchant's package by Strawberry near the
Yeah, I
View.
thought it was a business. I don't know. Why is there a tag for it?
I don't know.
They've been arrested for a bank alongside 3 other people. Let me get their names. Stand by. Ricky Fender, Zach Frazier, and Leonardo Romano. I'll check those individuals, see if they have any properties.
Be advised, I've just thrown the report up for that Fleeker bank. It's 334. Oh, let me double check one more time. 33457 is the report. If you've got any evidence, statements, or anything like that, please throw it in that report.
That will do. Southbound on Strawberry to Maze Bank, code 4.
None of the individuals they've been arrested alongside have any properties, at least in the few situations I was looking at. Hold on.
You need some of us to check, see if they need additionals at the Toledo.
We have a good amount of units on duty. We should probably be using dispatch. I mean, the CAD card shows only 2 units assigned, but if we're going to call this UTL, those units on this can probably attach to that without much of an issue. I, however, have to go 42, so y'all have a good one. Stay safe.
Good night, Matt.
Yes, Chief.
How long do you want us to keep looking for, Melvin?
If you've checked the common areas where they may hide and whatnot, and you able to locate them, you'll be free to call it UTL.
Chat, I have to go.
7-4, 432 transition in channel 1.
I have to go, but I'll be back in an hour. I don't know if I'll go live again though.
Good effort, guys. I'm
Probably be back in game.
So I've got a report up. I want to get information from the hostage. If we can get.
Hey, Martha.
Hello. Oh, I did get a call, by the way.
I heard she changed her rating to a 10.
She did, because obviously, like I said, you saved her, didn't you? So that little one is yours.
No, that 10 is yours.
Oh, I did have a call later on from someone. Now it sounded like he said Luca Tar. Now I do know there's someone called that. And he said to me that he was upset. I think it was a bit of a prank call, but I'm not sure. He said he was at the apartments. He said, and someone had gone off with his steak bake. And I said, oh no. So he said that this person called Winston, because I said, give me a name. He said he was at the apartment. He said he was smoking Oasis or something like that. And I said, oh, you've got an emergency smoking that? And he said, no, someone's got me steak bake. So I said, what colour is the car that's got your steak bake? And he said, it's blue. So there's a guy called Winston, apparently, in a blue car with his steak bake. And he says very upset by it. But then he put the phone down on me. So I looked up his number and it's someone called Kelly Amos. Yeah.
Question.
Yes.
So you have radio access. When these calls come in, what
Yeah.
do you like? Are they? Is the expectation that they be communicated on radio, or has that been determined?
I asked King. The thing is, if they're a call like that, I don't think anyone's going to want me going on the airwaves saying someone's lost his steak bake. So I can do 311s.
Okay.
But I was waiting till the end to see what we could do for the fella because he wasn't really telling me what he wanted, really. And I just feel like it wasn't his name, and he gave me a false name and all sorts of stuff. So I don't know if he's winding up about the steak bake. I feel bad for him because I wouldn't like that to happen to me.
Oh yeah,
also,
neither would I.
HB sauce. He said they took his brown sauce as well.
Oh.
So that's a double thing. So I mean, if it did happen, it did, but he didn't really give me, and then just put the phone down on me because I said,
So if someone had called in, and they were, let's say they were at Mosley's with a friend and their friend just got taken hostage, is that something that you'd communicate over radio, or would it still be via 311?
I would probably do it on a 311 and see if anyone responded to me about that. I mean, the thing is, I don't really know what to do about hostage situations because once they've got them, and they'll probably be gone by the time the officers get there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, what do you suggest? I'll do whatever you think.
So in situations like that, I would definitely, like, if there's nothing happening, I would communicate it over radio because there's not much else. Because then we'll like preemptively not get tied up in like a super low priority call, knowing that something like a bank or something is going to go off.
Yeah.
However, if someone's calling like, my friend's being shot, blah, you know, whatever, then like absolutely over radio, get our attention as quickly as possible.
Yeah, okay.
Don't hesitate. And if you need to, if we're in the middle of something, if it's a pursuit, especially if it's a low priority thing, just
311.
No, break. Get on radio. Just say break. We just received a 911 call at Mosley saying that their friend had just been shot.
Right.
By individual was in a pink Sultan.
What if it's a hostage and they said my friend's just been kidnapped? So what do I do? So I do a 311
So
for that?
it depends. It depends on the circumstance.
I don't mind using the radio. It's not that. Obviously, I'm very shy. But I don't mind using the radio. It's just that I don't want to, because I have been pulled aside and said, Martha, don't use the radio because we were in an active, when sometimes it's like, you know.
If there's an active and it's a kidnapping, 311.
Yeah.
But if there's no active, definitely communicate that, because then it also, it lets there, I guess, not be so much downtime on radio when there's something happening. But if again, no active, feel free to talk on radio about any 911 call that comes in. If there is an active, 311.
Would you like me to check like a spare channel, like channel 5 or something, and just say I'm on channel 5 if anyone wants to talk to me on there about it?
No, it shouldn't be necessary. Because you should be able to communicate these things over one without issue.
Right, okay.
I mean, even additional info, and sort of when there isn't too much radio comms happening, unless it's super urgent. Like if you got the vehicle description of the vehicle that was actively shooting during this scene, that's urgent, because then it allows us to quickly identify vehicles on scene and not have to guess.
But you'd want that in the 311 though, wouldn't you? So that you could actually see it.
It depends on how urgent it's happening. If you're still on the phone after you've communicated, like there's a shooting at Mosley's and we arrive and an officer's like, there's a pink vehicle, there's a blue vehicle, there's a green, and you go, what color was the vehicle? And they're like, it was pink. I would 100% say that over radio. I was told by the 911 caller that the vehicle is pink.
Yeah. I mean, Richard did sort of train me on that, because what we were doing back then was when they came in, I was just calling them back and getting on the rate. But then again, it's just difficult to kind of, if people are in an active, know what they want to hear.
Yep, 100%.
That's the trouble.
It's all judgment calls at the end of the day. And because we only now just received this dispatch system, it's like, it's going to be judgment calls, but no one should have issue with it. And if they do, again, there's going to be a learning curve. It is what it is.
I mean, the cards, the creation of cards has come at the same time as the 911s. Does that mean that really we should create a card? If someone is like
yes,
urgent?
actually, because there's also a note section that a lot of people don't utilize. Wait, where's the note section? Old? Oh, right here.
I don't usually do stuff like that, but Wednesday did like flash it up and say, oh, we can do that, and it's brilliant. So, if I get a handle on doing that, I can actually sort of like just say on radio it's going on, and then
yes. So we can create a custom alert, which is nice.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, is it worth going all the way and doing that, or would you just want me to radio it or 311?
It depends. I would argue in most cases probably not necessary, but if it's like a long-standing situation, I don't see a custom alert being a problem at all.
Right. Okay. If it develops into an incident type, it's potentially
pretty much. So title, I'm just gonna put test description. Code 00 placeholder location, choose on map. Oh wait, that's kind of cool. Put a little blip anywhere. The Billabong. Info. Okay, and I want to see what happens if I click this call on dispatch. Make it an active card, and then I I changed the notes. Okay, so yes, the notes can be added. Do you see on the placeholder one that I put up, it says test description? Or, I'm sorry, additional test notes?
Yeah, I can see all that.
So when you open up that card, there's a little like tag thing that you can, when you click, it opens up a whole note section for that.
Right.
I don't know how in depth it goes before it gets cut off, but we should definitely utilize when we have, especially like a full-on dispatch team. We should definitely utilize that. Yeah, I mean, I've just added more. It keeps adding on without a problem. So, well, actually, it cuts off at some point. Either way, it's a good amount of info, regardless. I do have to go 42 though. Let me clear this card.
Right, okay then. Well, I'll have a look at that. I mean, Viv says don't worry about it too much because I've only just started doing it. But you know, Richard trained me on quite a bit. It's just that I haven't used it. But you know, it's one of them things that even though I'm not dispatching and like sorting out channels and stuff, I can still do stuff like this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, Martha. I have to get going
okay.
though.
Okay, Carmine did
If
come back, you know.
If he fucks with you, let me know.
Well, I don't know. I think he was just messing about a little bit, and he said Rose won't always be here to look after you. And I said to him, well, I said I'm about to start crying. I said you wouldn't want me to run to him in tears, would you? I said because I'm just on the verge now. And he said no, and he kind of went out with Alana. Then he said no. So yeah. He's just a silly person, but there you go. He's out now. At least he's out doing his job. You know, it's just when he sees me, he just, you know, he loses it.
I'm going 42, but let me give him a call.
Tell him I'm crying.
Hey, yes, Chief. I'm on a pursuit, the Polito pursuit.
You're on the
Channel 3.
Polito pursuit?
Yeah. Is everything okay? What did Martha tell you some shit?
Now, how come Martha was crying?
Oh, I didn't say nothing to her.
Carmine, how do you feel about doing dispatch for the remainder of the day?
A lot of take comes. No, I don't want to. Ask Chief. I don't know what she said. I'm not in a position to defend myself right now.
You're not in a position to defend yourself.
Yes, I can't think. I'm driving a fast car.
Carmine, if I get a whiff that you have upset Martha, okay? Because I came in and she was crying and I just assumed it was you.
Oh my God.
I assumed it was you.
Oh my God.
Listen, don't you dare do anything to Martha. You understand? Know your place, Carmine.
I'm sorry. I'll stop dispatch stomping.
No dispatch stomping. You're right.
All right.
Otherwise, you're going to be dispatched.
I'm not going to waffle stomp her. You know what waffle stomping is?
Goodbye, Carmine.
I found out in this city.
He sounded panicked.
Right, okay then. I'll tell you what, I'll rub me mascara a little bit. So I'll do that.
Okay, I gotta go. I can't laugh.
Okay then, I'll see you later.
I can't laugh. It hurts. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. Hazroot.com. All right, chat. I'm gonna get y'all sent off to. I send you off to Crystal. Raid. Chat, thank y'all so much for all of the support. I appreciate it. Thank y'all for the follows, hosts, rates, bits, donation subs, gift subs, resubs. I say this each and every time. I genuinely cannot have asked a better community to be built around this channel. So thank y'all for being absolutely amazing. Y'all know this spiel. Follow me on Twitter, join the Discord. I'll be live tomorrow for sure. Possibly later today. It depends. But I'm gonna get y'all